No. No. Move! Go!
What's up everyone and welcome back to Fiction Tea Reviews. So today we're going to talk about the film Logan, so let's get into it. Logan is an R-rated movie. It's about 2 hours and 21 minutes long. It came out in 2017 and the genre is sci-fi action. You can watch this movie on Hulu. In the near future, a wary Logan, as we know, played by Hugh Jackman, cares for an ailing Professor X, Patrick Stewart, at a remote outpost on the Mexican border. His plan to hide from the outside world gets upended when he meets a young mutant, Dafne Keen, played by Dafne Keen, who is very much like him. Logan must now protect the girl and battle the dark forces that want to capture her. So the director is James Mangold. The cast is Hugh Jackman as Logan Wolverine, Dafne Keen as X-23, and Patrick Stewart as Professor X. First off, I love this movie. I love Logan. Like, yes, I love me a Logan, love me an X-Men, love me a Wolverine, love me a Hugh Jackman. Just give me more. Logan is literally one of the toughest, can't be killed, bravest, going in full force character that we ever had in our lives. And we all love this guy. It's the claws, it's the rage, it's the violence for me. Yes, all of it, all of the gore. This movie was so violent, so gory, so much rage. I loved every moment of it, honestly. I was here for it.
This video is brought to you by my self-published book, Rain. It is a psychological thriller about a group of young adults in a psych ward who get this new counselor that's trying to understand their mental illnesses and trying to understand them. But then the counselor shortly learns that these kids might not be crazy and that this place is actually making them crazy, all the while trying to figure out what's going on with him and his psychological demons and his problems. If you would like more information about this book, be sure to hit the link in the description box below. Supporting me and buying these books actually helps me to run this channel, so be sure to check that out and let's start the video.
It made me happy and sad at the same time though, because it was like, no, we lost so much, but we also got to see Logan one last time. We watched him fight to the very end. We've watched him since he first came into X-Men. And he had to kind of learn how to be with a group and not on his own. We've watched him grow, watched him up until the end of this film, and spoiler alert, spoil the whole thing if you haven't seen it. So if you haven't seen it, I suggest you click off now, and if not, then yeah, I warned you. You could tell that he really loved Professor X. He loved Charles more than he loved that little girl. One, because he didn't really know her, and he was a little grumpy at first, but he came around. But you could tell that he really cared about Charles. I mean, looked at him like he was like a father figure. Let's talk about Professor X for a second. Professor X was like a father figure to him, and Professor X is so powerful. Even at this age, did y'all see his power? How when he doesn't take his medicine, his power just... he could kill the entire planet. Like, even at his age, at his sickness, he was like super powerful. And man, it was sad to see him go. All the death scenes just had me bawling. I mean, it was sad to see Professor X go. I was just like, no. And then to watch Logan just be in rage and just be sad about it. Even the little girl, when she screamed, I was just like, we lost him. Of course, the worst death of them all had to be Logan. And when he died and his daughter did like the whole Western thing, the Western quote of the movie that her and Charles watched at the end, I feel like that was really significant. And it meant something. He flipped over the thing and turned it into an X instead of a cross. I was like... Speaking of that, did anybody wait to the end credits? Like when I first went to go see this movie, like when it came out back in 2017, did anybody while at the theater wait to the end credits to see if he was gonna like stick his hand out of the dirt? I feel like you're not a real fan if you didn't. Like, damn, we really lost Logan. I don't think I would feel right if they replaced him with someone else. Like, I'm always gonna judge them. Like, no matter who they try to get to be a newer version of Logan in the new movies or whatever, like, I'm always gonna judge it. I'm not gonna be able to accept it. I can't. If they're not Hugh Jackman, then they're an imposter. We had watched Logan, like I said, from beginning to end, and in this movie we've seen him become this old, brittle down, gray-haired, worn down man. He's sick and he's just, you know, he's about to die. Deep, but he's still that Logan that we love. He's still that like angry, aggressive Logan that we love. He doesn't want to hear it. He don't want to deal with his problems. He's always running from his problems. But deep, deep, deep down inside, underneath all of that, see a gleam of hope, a gleam of love in him. And we got to see him smile at the dinner table when they were all eating. And I was like, oh, look, Logan, he can be happy. He's not bad. He's a nice guy. Logan's daughter, played by Dafne Keen, she was freaking the best. She was awesome. She was like badass. She was doing crazy kick flips. And I was like, yes, like daughter, like father, because she out here just killing. She's out here killing and I'm loving it. I mean, when she walked out and just had the guy's head in her hand and threw it, I'm just like, yo, she has no fear. She's a badass and she's a rager just like her father, and I love it. I love it. She's stone cold killer with her two little claws. It's so cute. Action sequences were great. They were gory, they were very violent, and like I said, I loved every moment of it. And the characters were really good. They really pulled you in, especially when they were doing the fighting scene. Powers for good and work together to defeat that bad guy and wrap him around in the earth and everything. So yeah, I'd recommend this movie. It's great. I've seen it about, I think, 3 or 4 times already. So yeah, definitely go check it out. Definitely watch it. As you know, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and comment down below, how do you feel about if they replace Hugh Jackman with a different Wolverine? Would you guys be okay with that? Let me know below. Also, do you guys think Wolverine is dead? Comment below and let me know. Do you think he's gonna come back? What do you think?